Okay, everyone, welcome to this math video on money. This is actually a review of topics 8.1, 8.2, and 8.3. So in the earlier lessons, we had talked about solving problems with coins. Now our essential question is, how do we solve problems with paper money? So let's show our numbers using paper money. We've already done it with coins. And have you ever wondered, why do we even need paper money? I mean, coins are shiny and they're so small. Well, think about it. We know that a dollar is 100 cents. So let's say you wanted to buy a hot dog for a dollar, and mom or dad said, "Oh, here you go. Here's a dollar. You can have it all in pennies." Can you imagine carrying all of these coins around? Because remember, each penny is 1 cent, and 100 cents make a dollar. Oh, this would not be fun. This would make money kind of a pain to carry around. But that's 100 cents. So pennies weren't good enough. So instead of dealing with little pennies, let's try nickels. A nickel is 5 cents, and we can skip count by 5 until we get to 100, because remember, we want a dollar. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. That's 20 nickels. And remember, the nickel is so thick, this still wouldn't be very fun to carry around. 20 nickels, I'd probably lose one of them on the way to the hot dog stand. But that's 100 cents. That's a dollar. So the nickel's not going to work out for us. So let's move on to the next most valuable coin. And remember, the dime, even though it's the smallest and the lightest, it's worth more than a penny or a nickel. This is 10. And we need to get to 100 cents to buy that hot dog. Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Well, 10 dimes is much easier to carry around than 100 pennies. But what if I wanted to buy a couple of hot dogs? I'd still need a lot of dimes. And 10 coins just for $1? It's not really very convenient. So let's move on and try something else. But don't forget, this is still 100 cents. Well, the next coin that we have is the quarter. And a quarter is 25 cents. Well, let's see how this works. How can we get to 100? 25, 50, 75, 100. Well, now I've got 100 cents and it's only 4 coins. But the quarters they're kind of heavy, they're big, and it's not going to be much fun carrying around 4 big coins. But that is 100 cents. Well, the next step up from the quarter is the 50-cent piece, the half dollar. The problem with these is that they're super big and they're heavy and they're very hard to find. So, do you really want to carry around 2 coins that might be difficult to find? And they're going to take up a lot of space in your pocket. I don't think the 50-cent pieces are going to work either. But if you do have them, that's 100 cents. And if you have difficulty finding these or you don't really want to carry around two big coins, you could go for one really big one. Here's a silver dollar, but this one is huge and it's very hard to find. And a lot of people, unfortunately, just don't like dollar coins. I don't know why. Of course, this is 100 cents and you could get your hot dog. But I'm sure if you asked mom or dad for one of these right now, they might not have one. And it's so big, you can't fold it. There's got to be an easier way to pay for things. And that's why they created paper money. Here you go. This is $1, a $1 bill. And it's very, very helpful. Look at this. It's got the numbers at each corner. You've got a 1 there and a 1 the top left and a 1 in the top right and then a 1 there. And it even spells the word 1 for you right there in gray letters. And it says it again. So that's very helpful. And guess what? It even tells you whose picture is on it. It's George Washington. And you know what's great about paper money? You can fold it. You can carry a lot of it around and it won't take a lot of space, take up a lot of space in your pocket. It's very, very light. And it's much better than carrying 100 pennies. And then we have a $5 bill. And we know who that is. It's Abraham Lincoln. Remember we saw him on the penny earlier? $5 just on that one piece of paper. And it's exactly the same size as the $1 bill. And then we have a $10 bill. That's Alexander Hamilton. He was not a president. Okay, but this is worth a lot. This one $10 bill is 1,000 pennies. You probably couldn't fit those into your pockets. And then we have a $20 bill. Now there's other money I haven't shown you. There's a $2 bill, there's a $50 bill. We're not going to worry about those right now. But there is one other important one. Oh, look at that. A $100 bill. That is worth a lot. It's a very, very special one. Now, when counting money, start with the biggest denominations first. Denominations, that's kind of a big word. It just means start with the bigger numbers, with the most valuable things first. So if you have a $5 bill and a $1 bill, start counting from the bigger one. Okay, start counting from the $5 bill. Let's practice some examples. Well, what do you see here? $1. How about now? $2. And there you go. And look at that. The dollar sign goes before the number. When we do the cent sign goes after the number. So we have $2 here. And what do you see here? $1, $2. $3, $4. And that's what we have, $4. And remember, the dollar sign is first. What do you see here? A $5 bill. So, $5, $6, $7. And there we go. We started with the big one first, with the big denomination. And even if I turn it on its side, it's still money. What do you see? $5. Oh, $10, because 5 plus 5 is 10. $11. $12. So this is 1 cent. And look at where that cent sign is. And remember that there's a little bit of a trick here. Cent actually means 100, like centigrade. Remember when we did that in thermometers? And you'll learn other words like centimeter, okay? And 1 cent, because 100 of them make a dollar. And here is a dollar. And now look, like we said, the dollar sign goes before the number. I'll give you a few seconds to figure out how much money is here. Boop! Did you say $4.26? And I'll give you 3 seconds to tell me how much is here. Boop! What did you guess? $7.57. I know 3 seconds wasn't a lot of time. But you see what we're doing? We're starting with the big one. 5, 6, 7, 725, 750, 755, 56, 57. $7.57. And look, we don't need to write the cent sign when we're working with dollars. So we'll just cross it out. I'll give you 10 seconds on this one. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4. I'm just kidding. Have you figured it out? $16.23. What do you see here? Now what do you see? Are you sure? Now what do you see? $10.13. Okay, here's a bigger one. Ooh, pause if you need time. $30.62. Okay, no tricks. Do you have it? There you go. $42.05. Okay, here you go. This is a tricky one. How much money do you see here? $1. Remember the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin? Okay, that's it, boys and girls. You can go over this as many times as you need to, and there are other videos here as well that'll help you with coins and with paper money. That's it for now. The end.